tying the pants. This is gonna make sure they're nice and snug and they're gonna stay on when you're training. I wish I would have learned this when I was a white belt. So I take the string and I wrap around once and then twice with both. From here, I have these little like mini loops. Now, see how they don't come undone? From here, I can finish. And I tie it over. Keeps the pants nice and snug. They won't come down when I'm training. Take your gi. Right side folds in. My left side comes over. And for the belt, side that has the sash goes on the right hip. I wrap around 2 times. The one that's closest to me, which is the one with the sash, I push it out the bottom, right here. Level up, one without the sash, goes all the way through, tug, and tied. It's gonna be stand-ups. So number 1, technical stand-up. One knee is down, one knee is up. I have a good post right here. I don't wanna be leaning back. I wanna keep my head over my hips from here. I keep this hand up to protect my face. I lift my butt, swing this leg all the way through. So I'm on the ball of my foot. I'm flat, I have a good base. I can come up, touch. Now, this is gonna be the quick get up. I throw both of my feet behind this hand. I come up. And last is gonna be with strikes. I come up, I throw this through, okay? Try to throw 2. I go 1, 2, and on the way back, this will take me up. On this side, I come up, 1 kick, side of the foot, 2, shoot it up. And those are gonna be your bridges. This is standard bridge. I like to warm up with this. So I'm here, I don't want my feet together. I want to be out, and I push my knees out so my knees aren't collapsing. Now from here, I squeeze my glutes. If you don't know what your glutes are, it's your butt. Okay, my core is tight, elbows in, head off the mat, and I'm going to take my hips up as high as I can and push those knees open. I come back down, and I put my hips up. Next is side to side. I tuck my elbow, if I want to go to my left, I pull my left elbow down, and I come up at this 45-degree angle here. Touch back down, and I come up to the side. So this is your side to side. So we have straight up and down, side to side. Next is the kick over. I do the same thing. I come up to the side, and I take my opposite foot, and I turn my hips here. My elbows stay tight, and I end up in this tight position here. I realign my shoulder, and I kick it back over. I pull this side, and I kick up top. I can come back, realign my shoulder, and I'm here. Next is gonna be the pull through. I come up, and instead of stepping over, I pull that leg on the same side, all the way through, back up to a turtle position. I come through, pull it up, come. And the last one is gonna be with the hip escape. So I'm gonna bridge up, I come to the side, and I push my hips through. I come back, come up, and I push my hips through. So these are gonna be your different bridge variations. Everyone, now next is gonna be break falls. It's gonna be side, back, and front. So I'll start from the side position. We always start from sitting whenever we learn break falls. So I'm here, I'm not too far off the ground. This is from the sitting position to the side, right here, okay? From a kneeling position, now I'm here. I can kick this leg out. This is side number 2. And then last one, number 3, from standing. I kick my leg out, and this is gonna be from side standing. Backwards, sitting, kneeling, and last from standing. Forward, I can come here. I can also shoot my feet out, get more used to it. Next is from kneeling. And the last one will be from standing. Another variation is to actually fall forward instead of shooting my feet. We're here. I recommend to build up the strength in your shoulders and your core, always start from sitting. Once you understand that, and you can do it progressively. Okay, everyone, next is gonna be the leg drag. This is really, really important. Just how to move your body. It's really good for your hips, but it's gonna help you set up pretty much everything you do when you're off your back and understand how to get up. So when I'm here, I come down. If I lift my right leg, I'm gonna move to my left. So this one's up, this one's on the ground, I move towards this leg. I step out as far as I can, and I pull my hips. I step with this foot and I pull. I step and pull. If I go back the other way, so whatever leg is on the ground is the way I'm gonna pull myself. These are your leg drags. In sequence, this is gonna help with your guard movement, and it's really, really good to loosen up before you roll. So when I come back, my goal is my feet are here. I wanna try to go this way. So I start out coming back, I pull the elbow as I come here, and this takes me this way. If I wanna come back, I use my elbow like a rudder, like steering on a boat. I rock and I push off that elbow to come this way. Now, my goal is to go as far as I can. I rock my feet back, and now I'm away. I come back. Now, and do one full revolution here. And then I can go back. This will drastically improve your movement. First one's gonna be the elbow slide. Really good for the shoulders. I'm gonna teach you how to move your hips. So I come down, like I'm doing a side plank, but I keep my hips on the ground. I slide my hip through. I come up, I post my opposite elbow, and I slide my hips through. Two more. That one's the elbow slide. Next one is gonna be the shoulder walk. This one is excellent for the ground movement. So we come in, I keep my feet nice and tight. You can hold your gi, and now I'm actually gonna like walk on my shoulders. So I reach this one up, I keep my feet tight the entire time, and I step. So I step my shoulder, I step my foot, and I'll be walking. If you get good, you can go really quick. That one's the shoulder walk. Okay guys, next is gonna be the hip escape. So when I'm here, it's kind of like we did with the bridge, we removed our hips. But I come here and I'm actually pushing my butt up towards my head. I keep everything tight. And I push this way. So I'm pushing my hips. Elbows in. Down the mats. Also known as shrimping. Okay guys, next is gonna be the shuffle walk. This is really, really important, especially when it comes to self-defense. Overall cardio fitness, it's gonna improve your footwork tremendously. So when I'm here, I'm actually gonna shuffle as I walk here. My hands stay up. When I'm here, I do not want my feet to touch. Not here, because now I have no base, no balance. So when I'm here, I push off my back foot, and I shuffle like this. So if I do 3, see how my feet never touch? And if I go back, I push off the front, and I'm here. So I'm never touching my feet. So it's back. Here, I switch my stance, I come forward, and I come back. And this is gonna make sure I'm really agile, and I'm. All right, everyone, next is gonna be rolls. We're gonna do forward, backwards, and side to side. So my forward ones, we do the same thing as the break falls. We start kneeling, and then we start to work our way up. From forward, I'll give you a sideways view. When I'm here, just to get used to this and start limbering out my spine, I wanna start knees. I tuck my arm, and I go up to my shoulder. If you fall off to the side, it's okay. You'll get comfortable eventually. Coming all the way over. Now that's from kneeling. Now for forward roll is going to be from from knees. From here, see on low. I tuck my hand and I roll forward. So my energy actually comes forward and I roll with that momentum. Lastly is from standing from here. There's 2 ways. I can tuck my arm and go from here, and then also I can dive. So as I get better and more comfortable, I can roll all the way through. When I go backwards, start on the ground from sitting. I don't go over my neck. I roll over my shoulder. So from sitting, kneeling here, I come over, from standing, and then sideways. I sit here, keeping my elbows in. And I'm gonna come to the side. I'm starting to work that flexibility in my hips and my back to come over top. So when I'm here, try not to fall. If I go from a side angle, keeping everything tight.